How to set up your flower loom in less than 5 minutes. So what we're doing is called warping the loom. I thread the end of my yarn through the needle and then I slide the needle through one of the holes in the loom base and I make a loose knot. You could also make a knot and slide your yarn into the outside slit. We're then going to take the piece that's still attached to the ball of yarn and we're going to go from the peg at the bottom on the left hand side. We're going to go all the way up to the opposite peg at the top and wrap it around the outside. We're then going to come straight back down again to the same peg at the bottom on the right hand side of it. And then we're going to wrap around the outside of that first bottom peg. And then we're going to go back up to the top, but this time we're going to go to the peg that's to the right of the first peg at the top. We're going to wrap our yarn from the left hand side round the outside and back down on the right hand side. We're then going to go to the opposite peg at the bottom, so slightly to the left of the first one. And we're going to wrap it around the right hand side of that second peg at the bottom left, to the left hand side, and then back up to the third peg at the top, wrapping it round the left, around the outside, and then back down to the right. We're going to keep on doing this motion, going to opposite pegs, going up to the top left hand side and coming back down on the right hand side. Once you reach your last peg, we're going to go back down to the very first bottom peg that we started with, and we're going to take the yarn down to the right hand side of that very first peg. I then tie this loosely to the yarn that is wrapped on the base, or you can tie it loosely onto the base itself through the hole or into the slit. And there your loom is warped and ready to go. Come back for part 3 where I show an alternative way to warp the loom.